Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Raw review for the 23rd of the 3rd 2015, and this was supposed to be the go home show for Raw, and it was supposed to be, in my opinion, they were supposed to build up the WWE, in my opinion, should have been building up, but their job was, last night, was supposed to build up one last time for WrestleMania this Sunday, and in my opinion, this show in general, I thought it was alright. I thought this was a good show. You know what? I thought it was a good show. I'm not saying it was the best go home show I've seen, but it was a good show. At least we had the main event spotlighted, featured as the main event of Raw, and I think that promo that Heyman cut at the end, I think that, in my opinion, was probably the best promo that Heyman has cut in this feud, in my opinion. He's cut some alright promos, but I think this one was probably the best one he's cut so far in this feud. That's what I think, anyway. Then we put up Raw this week with a promo. Sting comes out, which I thought was very refreshing. That Sting came out is very refreshing. I think it's a lot better that somebody different starts off Raw than just having the Authority come out and having Randy Orton or Cena come out. It was refreshing to see a fresh face open up Raw, and to see Sting opening up Raw was a lot better. So Sting comes out and basically says that he's not here to fight for WCW anymore, because he says that's pointless at this time. And he says that he's gonna beat Triple H at WrestleMania, because Triple H over the years has been handed everything over the years, and Sting has had to, so other people have to work hard and stuff. And then Stephanie comes out and basically puts down WCW, puts down Sting losing his job and stuff. After the whole invasion stuff and stuff like that. Then she goes to slap Sting, and then Sting grabs Stephanie's arm. Triple H comes out. Triple H gets a sledgehammer. Then Sting gets his baseball bat, and then after that, Sting and Triple H kind of like a mini stare down, and then Triple H walks backstage again. So I thought this was an alright promo here. I thought the segment was alright. I thought this segment was good because I'm glad that somebody different, apart from the Authority, I'm glad somebody different opened up Raw, and it was something refreshing, and it wasn't like the same overcycled shit where the Authority come out and we have something good at the main event. I'm glad that Sting came out first, and we had something to build up for the rest of the night. We had some good excitement with Sting coming out, and then we followed up with the rest of the night. I thought that was good. So we started the night off on high, which I thought was good. So the first match of the night is Stardust and Harper versus Ambrose and R-Truth. It was an alright match, I guess. It wasn't the best tag match in the world, but R-Truth wins with a little Jimmy. Bad News Barrel's on commentary. After the match, what happened after the match? No. Yeah, but yeah, R-Truth and Ambrose got the win. The second match tonight is a 10-man tag match. It's Ryback, Eric Rowan, Primetime plays Zack Ryder, trying to think who else was on. I think that was, and the other team was Miz Down Miz, The Ascension, who else was in this match? Mark Henry, I think. I don't know, but I can't remember who else was in this match, but yeah. Bill Simmons was on commentary. He's kind of like this NFL commentator or something for the ESPN. I don't know. I've heard of the guy, but I don't know. He's from the sports world anyway. So anyway, Ryback hits a shell shock on the Miz and gets the win for his team. And Zack Ryder got television time and actually won a match. When was the last time we saw Zack Ryder win a match? Shocking, I know. It was like I said, this was a good match, I guess. Then we got to the third match tonight, which was Orton versus JJ Security and Seth Rollins. The first could vote on the app who Orton could face tonight. It could have been Kane, Big Show, or JJ Security and Rollins. They pick. Well, the WWE picked JJ Security and Rollins. Also, we all know that the WWE app is very rigged and stuff like that. So we all know it was going to be this. the match wasn't that bad. I didn't think I thought some of these matches on the show wasn't that good tonight. Last night, sorry, because I just think the quality of the matches wasn't there. The build up for some of these matches for WrestleMania hasn't been there. But last night's matches for Raw, I don't think the quality was there for some of these matches. Now the quality was good for one of the matches, which was Ziggler and Bryan, and we'll talk about that later. But for this match here, Orton and JJ Security, just no effort in this match at all. Basically, Orton double DDTs JJ Security. He RKO's Noble for the win. And then before the match, Rollins tries to curse stomp Randy Orton midway through the match. Then you see Seth Rollins coming in, he tries to RKO him, Seth Rollins runs away. Yeah, I guess that was alright. And then Randy Orton hits the RKO and gets the win, like I said. And I think this build-up's been pretty good, I think, between Orton and Seth Rollins. The fourth match tonight is Paige versus Nikki Bella. This match, we actually had this Divas match went through a commercial break, which, in my opinion, we actually stopped for a commercial break in between this match. I thought that was good. Paige versus Nikki for the Divas title. Nikki wins with a something like that, torture rack, I'm going to call it. Because basically Paige got distracted and AJ was supposed to attack Bray, and then some funny shit. Anyway, I still don't care about the match on Sunday between these four women, but I'll probably just whatever. At least they give Divas a chance this week. At least they actually give them, what was it, like 7-8 minutes on Raw with a commercial break. I thought that was pretty impressive, especially for the Divas anyway. The fourth match tonight is the fifth match of the night. Wait a minute. We get a segment from Snoop Dogg. He talks about WrestleMania season. And then he gets interrupted by Axel. Axel comes out and he said only one thing you should be talking about is WrestleMania. Then Hogan comes out, he punches Axel. Then Hogan and Snoop Dogg do the Hogan pose, and then Snoop Dogg's arms are too skinny and stuff, and after that we get to the fifth match tonight, which was Los Matadores versus Cesaro and Kid. Los Matadores get the win by roll up because the Bull rolled up Natalia for the win. Then the Usos were on commentary. I thought this was a good match. I thought it was an alright match, I guess. I wasn't really interested into it. Then they announced on the pre-show match is going to be Los Matadores, Cesaro and Kid defending against Los Matadores, the Usos, and I think the Ascension for the tag titles. Then we get to the fifth match tonight. It's Swagger versus Rusev. Rusev wins with the Accolade. Alright match. Rusev then doesn't let go of the Accolade. Cena makes a save. Cena and Rusev brawl. Rusev puts Cena to the table. Puts Cena and the Accolade onto the table. So that was good. And one thing that we didn't see again, no Lana again. This is 2 weeks in a row we've had no Lana on Raw. What is I mean, where is Lana? We need to start a hashtag. Hashtag where is Lana? Because we need Lana back on television. Because Lana and Rusev, Lana, Lana is alright. I mean, she can cut some good promos. I mean, that's why we need her on television. So everybody, start a hashtag. Where is Lana channel? Well, on Twitter. Then we get to a segment. Then we get to a segment where Kane tells Barrett that he needs his towel for tonight to hang above the ring. Then we get to a segment where Bray talks about how people are afraid of the truth, how they've become Undertaker fans, they've fallen into his tricks under the years and stuff like that, and his hope and stuff like that. Then he says the sword of truth. That was a good line. Then Kevin Nash. Then we get a Hall of Fame video for Kevin Nash going into Hall of Fame. I don't care about Kevin Nash. I've never been a Kevin Nash fan. If you guys know me, if you guys know, I've said this before on YouTube. I'll say this again. I'm not a Kevin Nash fan at all. I don't like the guy. I just think the guy is very egotistical. I think he's got such a big ego. He doesn't really care about putting people over in the business. He kind of thinks about himself and stuff like that. I think he's very, I don't care about the guy, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't care about Kevin Nash. I think he's very egotistical, kind of guy. I think that's just kind of my opinion on Kevin Nash. I think he thinks for himself. I don't think he's not like a guy who puts over young talent all the time. He's kind of like Jeff Jarrett. Him and Jeff Jarrett are kind of like the same. They think about themselves and they don't think about putting over other wrestlers. So yeah, Kevin Nash is going to Hall of Fame, whatever, I guess. I don't really care. Then we get to a segment, Natalya and Tyson Kidd are eating some Burger King takeaway food. I don't really care. Just why was this on Raw? Why was this needed? I know you're supposed to give Divas a chance, but we don't see too much of the Divas. Then we get to the 6th match of the night, which was Daniel. That was the 7th match of the night, which was Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler. This was a good match here. Real good. This was probably the best match of the show. A lot of false finishes. Daniel Bryan does go for 2 drop kicks. The first drop kick does connect the second drop kick. He goes for the second drop kick, Daniel Bryan. Then Dolph goes for a super kick and a zigzag. Ambrose was a special guest referee for this match. Then Ambrose, lets Dolph get the win. And then after the match, Ambrose hits Dirty Deed on Ziggler. Then him and Benny's have a brawl, and the rest of the wrestlers come out from the IC title match. They brawl, and then Ambrose, and then nobody gets the title. Nobody reaches for the title, which I didn't get. After that, we get to the main event segment, which was a face-off between Roman Reigns and Lesnar. Heyman talks about how there's only one man who can lose in this Sunday's main event, and it doesn't matter how many times WWE promote Roman Reigns has this big master powerhouse. There's still, it could be like a weakness in Roman Reigns and stuff like that. And he says that Reigns cannot beat Lesnar. He talks about other stuff. I didn't write it all down because I just want to talk about a few things of the promo, but it was a really good promo though nonetheless. And then Lesnar comes out, and then Reigns comes out. Sorry. Him and Reigns and Lesnar have a stare down, and then they both grab the title, and that was the end of Raw. So my thoughts on this week's Raw, the Go Home show for WrestleMania. It was a decent show. I won't say it's a decent show. I'll say it was a decent show. If I had to rate it out of 10, to rate it out of 10, I would probably give it a 5 out, maybe 6 out of 10. I thought the Dolph Ziggler Daniel Bryan match was good. The Heyman promo was good. The Sting opening segment was alright. Bray Wyatt promo was alright. Yeah, it's just kind of a decent show in my opinion, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. And before I go, guys, I do want to talk about WrestleMania 31 build-up. The build-up for the Shield WrestleMania 31 has sucked. Some of these matches haven't been that good. The build-up for some of these matches, Reigns and Lesnar hasn't been built up properly. It hasn't been spotlighted as a main event. Other matches, I don't like these undercard matches. Don't guys these undercard matches have been spotlighted better. This title match has been spotlighted great, but the others, the tag match could have been spotlighted a bit better. The Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal could have been spotlighted a bit better. Other stuff like that. The build up for the show could have been a lot better. The interest could have been a lot better. Just stuff like that. But like I said, what do you guys think of this year's WrestleMania season? Do you think it sucked? Because I think it has lacked in all areas, in my opinion. I'm not even excited to watch WrestleMania this Sunday. The only reason I'm watching WrestleMania is to see Sting vs Triple H and the ladder match, and that's about it. And that's kind of sad that I'm only invested into 2 WrestleMania matches. And normally this time of year, I'm normally invested in most of the WrestleMania matches, like I was the last couple of years. But I just don't care about the Shield WrestleMania. I'm sorry. I've tried to get myself excited for it, but I've tried, but I'm not excited for WrestleMania. I'm sorry. I've tried. I'm only excited for 2 matches, and that's Lesnar. No, that's Sting, Triple H, and ladder match, and that's about it. So leave your thoughts on WrestleMania. Leave your thoughts on how you think WrestleMania 31, the season for WrestleMania 30. What your thoughts on the WrestleMania 31 season has? What's your thoughts been on it? And give your thoughts on this week's Raw. And thanks for watching, guys. Brag out.